Greetings! Mandatory79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for Cardfight Vanguard Deer Days! Alrighty, let's get started. Pressing the A button now. Loading game and proceeding. Here we are in the main menu, off to edit deck menu. And now in today's video, the deck profile I'm going to be going for is a Dark States, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled, D-BT07. Alrighty, let's get started. Selecting the deck, entering edit deck, and off we go. Here we are in the edit deck menu, and like I just mentioned before, the deck I'm building today's deck profile video is a Dark States, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled deck, made of cards only available up until D-BT07. And okay, let's get started. Selecting the filter settings, going to pack, show only cards from D-BT01, Genesis the 5 Greats, D-BT02, Rush of Legends, D-BT03, Advance of Intertwined Stars, D-BT04, Awakening of Chakrabarti, D-BT05, Triumph for the Brave Heroes, Festival Booster 2021, Festival Booster 2022, D Promo Pack number 1, D-BT6 Blazing Dragon Reborn, and D-BT7 Raging Flame against Emerald Storm. Pack selected, apply filters. Filters applied, let's get started. First up, the ride deck. And now for the ride deck. For the cards in this ride deck we are playing, ride deck, grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled. Skills, first skill, actions, Vanguard, once per turn, cost, Counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, Soul Charge 2. If all of the cards Soul Charge with have different grades, you may draw a card. Second skill, Auto as a Vanguard. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, cost, Soul Blast 4 cards with different grades. If the cost and paid, choose one of your opponent's Vanguards. Until end of turn, increase or decrease its power to 1. And if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets +1 critical. Power at that time becomes 1 and can increase or decrease afterwards. Alrighty, the grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled, we have 1 the ride deck. Next up, ride deck, grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon, Jewel Neal. Skills, first skill, Auto as a Vanguard or Rearguard. When this unit attacks, hits a Vanguard. Cost, Soul Charge 1. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon by a unit with Drajewel in its card name, Soul Charge 1. And if your soul has 3 or more cards of different grades, draw a card. Okie dokie, the grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon, Jewel Neal, we have 1 the ride deck. Next up, ride deck, grade 1, Jewel Core Dragon. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon by Demonic Stone Dragon, Jewel Neal, call this card to Rearguard Circle. Second skill, Auto as a Rearguard. When this unit attacks or boosts, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of battle. At the end of battle, put this unit into your soul. This effect is mandatory. Affirmative, the Great One, Jewel Core Dragon, we have 1 the ride deck. Next, ride deck, grade 0, Julius Draco Kid, starting unit. Skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon, if you went second, draw a card. Confirmed, grade 0, Julius Draco Kid, we have 1 the ride deck. With that, we cover the cards in the ride deck. Next, let's get on to the grade 3 lineup. And now for the grade 3 lineup. For the grade 3s in this deck we are playing, the grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled. Since we explained this card's skills and effects during the ride deck portion of the video, we just skip ahead. The grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled, we have 3 in the main deck. Here we have the grade 3, Haze Acrobat, Myro Slappa. Skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle from hand during your main phase, cost, Counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, choose a card with grade equal or less than your Vanguard from Soul, put into hand, choose a card with the same card name as your Vanguard, call it to Rearguard Circle if you did not. If you put a card into hand, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. And already the grade 3, Heat Haze Acrobat, Myro Salva, we have 2 in the deck. And here we have the grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Ristal Galer. Skill, Auto as a Rearguard. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you Soul Blasted 4 or more cards at the same time for the cost of your Vanguard's ability this turn, cost, put a card from hand into Soul. If the cost and paid, draw a card. Choose one of your opponent's Rearguards and retire it. Okie dokie, the grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Ristal Galer, we have 4 in the deck. And with that, we covered the deck's grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the grade 2 lineup. And now for the Grade 2 lineup. For the Grade 2s in this deck we are playing, the Grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon, Rockagur. Skills, first skill, auto as a rear guard, once per turn. When this unit attacks a Grade 3 or greater unit, if your soul has 4 more cards of different grades, this unit gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. Second skill, auto as a rear guard. When you soul blasted 4 more cards at the same time for the cost of your Vanguard's ability. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, cost, counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, stand this unit. Alrighty, the Grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon, Rockagur, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the Grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon, Metal Vara. Skill, auto. When this unit is placed on rear guard circle, cost, counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, choose a card from drop, put it into soul. Then, if your soul has 4 or more different grades, this unit gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. Okie dokie, the Grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon, Metal Vara, we have 4 in the deck. With that, we covered the deck's Grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 1 lineup. And now for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Grade 1s in this deck we are playing, the Grade 1, Friend of the Netherworld Ling. Skill, auto. When this unit is placed on rear guard circle, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose a card from among them, put them into soul, and put the rest in the bottom of the deck. Alrighty, the Grade 1, Friend of the Netherworld Ling, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the Grade 1, Brainwash Swirler. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit is placed on rear guard circle, soul charge 1. Second skill, auto, has a rear guard. When your card is put into soul by soul charge, if your Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn, plus 10,000 if you soul charge 2. Okie dokie, the Grade 1, Brainwash Swirler, we have 3 in the deck. Next, we have the Grade 1, Repelled Malice Dragon, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, auto. When this unit is put in the Guardian Circle, choose one of your units, and it cannot be hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 or more cards, choose a card from hand discarded. Affirmative, the Grade 1, Repelled Malice Dragon. We have 3 in the deck. Next, the Grade 1, Blitz Order, Elementary Sanctitude. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Continuous. You may only have 1 Elementary Sanctitude in deck. Third skill, Order. If your opponent's Vanguard has triple drive, this ability can be played without paying the cost. Place the cost of discard a card from hand if your Vanguard is Grade 3 or less. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units, it cannot be hit until end of battle. Remove this card. Affirmative, the Grade 1, Elementary Sanctitude. We have 1 in the deck. And lastly, the Grade 1, Falcate Performer. Skill, auto, as a rear guard. When this unit boosts, choose 1 card from your drop. If your soul does not have a card the same grade as that card, put into soul. With Okie dokie, the Grade 1, Falcate Performer, we have 2 in the deck. With that, we covered the deck's Grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 0 lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing, the Grade 0, Hades Dragon DD Resentment, Drajeweled, Overtrigger. Skill, trigger, additional effect. You get during your turn, all of your Vanguards gets plus 10,000 power, plus 1 critical until end of fight. Already, the Grade 0, Hades Dragon DD Resentment, Drajeweled, Overtrigger, we have 1 in the deck. Next, the Grade 0, Connected Rampage Clan, critical trigger, we have 3 in the deck. And here we have the Grade 0, Stem Deviate Dragon, critical trigger, skill, auto as a rear guard. At the end of battle, this unit boosted. Cost, put this unit into your soul. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units, it gets plus 2,000 power until end of turn. Okie dokie, Grade 0, Stem Deviate Dragon, critical trigger, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the Grade 0, Roost Swapmaster Riley, draw trigger, skill, continuous as a guardian. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. Affirmative, the Grade 0, Roost Swapmaster Riley, draw trigger, we have 4 in the deck. Here we have the Grade 0, Incorruptible Holy Light Eophia, heal trigger, skill, auto. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, if your opponent's attacking unit has attacked 2 or more times this turn, this unit gets plus 15,000 shield until end of battle. Active if this battle is its second attack this turn or more. Confirm, Grade 0, Incorruptible Holy Light Eophia, heal trigger, we have 2 in the deck. And lastly, the Grade 0, Brilliant Floral Eugenia, heal trigger, skill, auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, if the attacking unit's critical is 2 or greater, and its criticals increased by a non-trigger effect ability, or its original critical is 2 or greater. This unit gets plus 15,000 shield until end of battle. Alright, the Great Zero, Brilliant Floral Eugenia, heal trigger. We have 2 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's trigger lineup. And if that deck's been built, card is explained. For the cards in this deck we are playing: 2 Grade 3, Heat Haste Acrobat, Micro Slappa. 4 Grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled. 4 Grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Ristal Galer. 1 Grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon, Jewelneal. 4 Grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon, Rockagore. 4 Grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon, Matalvara. 1 Grade 1, Jewel Core Dragon. 4 Grade 1, Friend of the Netherworld Ling. 3 Grade 1, Brainwash Swirler. 3 Grade 1, Repelled Malice Dragon. 1 Grade 1, Elementary Sanctitude. 2 Grade 1, Falcate Performer. 1 Grade 0, Julius Draco Kid, starting unit. And for the triggers in this deck we are playing: 1 Gamma Shell, Over Trigger. 7 Critical Triggers. 4 Draw Triggers. And 4 Heal Triggers. With that deck built, card is explained. Next, let's get on to testing out the deck. And here we are, back in the main menu, going to test out a deck, so selecting the fight menu, choosing CPU fight, selecting the deck I just showcased to you, the Dark States, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled D-BT07 deck. It all looks okay from here, so selecting the deck, and then choosing my opponent for this fight. For the opponent, I'm going to test it out on, I'm testing out on Dark States, Danji Momoyama, Normal Difficulty, and click. The battle begins. Let's get started. And here we are in the fight. Everyone decided goes first, so rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock the scissors, I win, going first. Drawing our starting hands, I got myself a Ling, a Ristal Galer, a Matalvara, a Falcate Performer, and an Overtrigger. Holding on to all normal units. Redrawing triggers. Redraw. Grade 2, Rockagore, not too shabby. I'm going first. I ride from the right deck, Jewel Core Dragon. Right deck cost I am discarding Falcate Performer. Discard and ride. And then I'm gonna just what should I choose? You know what? Just gonna go straight to the end of the turn. Let's see what happens next. My opponent rides the Great One. Bad Steve. Steve skill, Superior Call mats the back row. Soul Charge. Yes, heal trigger out the deck. One less card to worry about. He calls the rear guard, 2 Stephanies. Stephanie on the left to the Vanguard. No guard, taking it. Out. Damage check. Yes, critical trigger, just what I needed. All effects to Vanguard. Critical up and power up. That'll help me out later. 16, look, that's 14k from the Vanguard. 1 trigger to pass. No guard, taking it. No trigger, safe, the attack fails. Ka-chink. End of my opponent's turn, my turn, stand and draw. I ride from the right deck, Demonic Stone Dragon, Jewelneal. Right deck cost I am discarding, I am gonna discard Friend of the... Hold on, let's see, I'll discard... I gotta prioritize building up my soul. I only have a Grade 0 and Grade 1 later, so discarding the Grade 3 Ristal Galer to ride Grade 2 Jewelneal, skill of Jewel Core Dragon. And Superior Call Jewel Core Dragon to the rear guard, calling it over... where should I call it? You know what, calling it over here. And calling to the rear guard, Friend of the Netherworld Ling. Call. Ling skill. Look at the top 2 cards in my deck. Come on, something good. Grade 1 and Grade 0. I put the Grade 0 Brainwash Swirler into Soul. Critical trigger back to deck. And should I... In my Soul, alright. I'm gonna move my Jewel Core to the back row and call Metal Vera to the rear guard. Call Metal Vera. Skill Metal Vera. Counterblast 1. Counterblast and choose a card from drop. Move it to Soul. I move Ristal Galer into Soul. That ought to be enough. To battle phase we go. First, my Ling attacks the left side Stephanie. 8K to 8K. The attack goes through. Boom! 1 less rear guard to worry about. Vanguard to Vanguard. Jewel Neal. 10K to 8K. The attack goes through. Drive check. Yes! Draw trigger. Just what I needed. I give power to the rear guard Metal Vara. I drew a Grade 2 Metal Vara. 1 damage. Boom! Damage check. Critical trigger. Lucky him. He gives all effects to his Vanguard. And then, Vanguard skill. Attack hit. I can Soul Charge 1. Come on, Soul Charge. Grade 2. Not too bad. Boosted by Jewel Core, Metal Vera to Vanguard, 28K. Skill of Jewel Core, plus 5,000 power. Total, 33,000 power to Vanguard. The attack goes through, and slash. Damage checked. Threat trigger, alright, trigger wasted. Effect wasted, and end of my, hold on, Jewel Core skill, into Soul. End of turn, opponent's turn. Here comes the Grade 2, Anger Richard. Richard's skill, Mat to Soul, draw. He calls Lyle, and another Stephanie. 18K to Vanguard. No guard, gonna take it. Ow! Damage check. No trigger, Persona Ride, not good. Here comes 10K to Vanguard. No guard, taking it. Drive check. No trigger, safe. 1 damage. Ow! Damage check. Heal trigger. Alright. All effects to Vanguard. Healing 1. Healing. Power. Here comes 18K Lyle to my rear guard. Metal Vara. Yeah, I can take it. Sorry, Metal Vara. Can't protect you. And Metal Vara's gone. Again, I'm really sorry. End of opponent's turn. My turn. Stand and draw. Right from right deck. Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled. Right deck cost I'm discarding. Draw trigger Riley. Discard. Right. Drajeweled. Skill of Jewel Neal. I'm going to Soul Charge 1. Soul Charge. Grade 3. Draw card. Another Metal Vara. Not too shabby. In my Soul, I have 1 Grade 0, 2 of each other grades. Not too bad. Moving Ling to the back row. Then, I'm gonna activate my Drajeweled skill. Counter Blast. So look at the top 2 cards on my deck. Grade 0, Grade 3. Yes, 2 different grades. Draw a card. Draw. Brainwash Swirler. Not too shabby. Then, I'm gonna first call... what should I choose? Rock Agur... And, my opponent has to be Grade 3, so I shouldn't call Rock Agur just yet. I think I'm gonna call Ling to the front, and call Brainwash Swirler to the back. Swirler skill, Soul Charge. Soul Charge. Grade 3. Plus 5,000 power. And then I'm gonna call Metal Vara to the rear guard. Call. Metal Vara skill. Counter Blast. Counter Blast in. Choose a card from drop zone to the Soul. I take Grade 2 Metal Vara into Soul. Plus 10,000 power. I think that should do it. Let's just get right on to the battle phase. Vanguard to Vanguard, 13K. Skill activated. Soul Blast 4 different grades. Julius, Brainwash, Ristal Galer, and Rockagore. Soul Blast 4 different grades. Reduce opponent's power to 1. Wind Drive, first check. No trigger, Bristol Galer. And second check. Critical trigger, just what I needed. Critical to Vanguard. Power 2. Ling. Critical up. Power up. 2 damage. Boom. First check. No trigger, Persona Ride, one less card to worry about. Second check. No trigger, another Persona Ride, lucky, one less card to worry about. Now, Metal Power to Vanguard, 20k. The attack goes through. Slash. Damage check. No trigger, safe. Final attack, boosted by Swirler. Go, Ling. 31,000 power. Perfect guard. Discarding for the cost A. Grade 2 Lyle. And the attack may have failed, but it's not a bad turn. That's the end of my turn. My opponent's turn. Here comes Grade 3. Diabolos Violence Bruce. And Battle Phase, 13k to Vanguard. No guard, taking it. Here comes first check, no trigger, order card. And second check. Critical trigger, lucky. Critical Vanguard and power to rear guard. Alright, gonna take it. Out! Damage check first. No trigger, metal bar. Second check. Draw trigger, just what I needed. Power 2 to Vanguard. Draw card. I drew a perfect guard. Here comes 18k to rear guard. Sorry, buddy, can't protect you again. No guard. And metal bar is gone. Again, I'm really sorry. Here comes 28k. Guarding with critical trigger, stem deviate. Guard, 38k. And the chink, safe. End of opponent's turn, my turn. Let's do this. Final turn. Persona Ride. Demonic Jewel Dragon. Drajeweled. Persona Ride. Draw. Power up. Then I'm going to call Brainwash Swirler to the right side. Call. Swirler skill. Soul Charge. Soul Charge. Heal trigger. Powered all my Brainwash Swirlers. Power up. And power up. Next, my Vanguard skill. Counter Blast 1. Counter Blast. Soul Charge the top 2 cards in my deck. Great. I Soul Charge 2 Great Zeros. Well, no, 2 Great 1s. Well, can't draw a card, but I can still power from the Soul Charging. So, all my Brainwashers, power up. Power up and keep on powering up. Again with the power-ups. One more time. Plus 5,000. And we have another plus 5,000. Next, I'm going to call Bristol Galer to the rear guard. Call. Retiring Ling, calling Rock Agor to rear guard. Call. Plus 10,000 power. Hold on, let me check. When it attacks a grade 3 unit. Yep, it's safe, so I think we're all good here. Going straight, hold on, here's 26k. Calling Stem Deviate to the back row. Call. Now it's ready. To battle phase we go. Boosted by Stem Deviate. Go, Drajeweled. Screw it, I missed the Rockagor's ability. Nah, whatever, I'm gonna win anyway, so grade 3, 2, 1, and 0. I should have attacked Rockagor first. Messed up there, but it's fine. Powered 1, and I'm still gonna be safe. Plus critical. And not activating Rockagor's skill. I missed the timing for that one. The attack goes through. Wind Drive, first check. No trigger. Second check. Heal trigger. Cannot heal, but giving power to Rockagor. 2 damage to opponent. And boom! Damage check first. No trigger. 6 damage, I win. Not too shabby. I got to try out the cards in this deck pretty well and got to work out the main strategy so I can pretty much got a successful win. I got win, successful final turn, did a Persona right, 6 turns passed, did a Superior Call, and drew 3 more times in 1 turn. I got 1800 VP, total 610,000, 625 VP, pressing A to go next, leaving the fight and returning to the fight menu. Here we are in the fight menu, leaving fight menu, and going back to main menu. Back to the main menu to edit deck menu. With that, deck built, Cardfight explained, and I just finished testing deck on front of you, so first I want to say is, thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload in the near future. I'll also be able to show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And with that I say, goodbye, and see you.